Longmont Community Foundation and the Alchemy Fund team. My name is Emily Maurer, and I'm the manager of foundations and individual giving here at Junior Achievement. JA provides experiential learning opportunities for students in kindergarten through 12th grade that prepare them to own their future success by providing tools, knowledge, and confidence in the areas of financial literacy, career readiness, and entrepreneurship. These interactive programs are led by volunteers who serve as mentors and role models to students and help them connect what they're learning in school with the real world. All of JA's programs are provided at no cost so that there's never a financial barrier for students to participate in these impactful programs. JA has a strong and growing presence in the St. Vrain Valley schools, and we're specifically requesting support for our 3rd grade program, which is called JA Our City. Last year, 870 St. Vrain 3rd graders participated in this program. Our cost per student is $34, so the total program cost for the community is $30,000. And a $7,500 grant from this fund would support about 220 of those students, or 25% of them, and really goes a long way to helping ensure that we're able to continue providing these impactful experiences to local students in the St. Vrain Valley. So to share a bit more about this program, I have with me our Senior Manager of Curriculum and Training, Meg Chapman, and she's going to share some more about the JA Our City program. Meg?
Sure. I really love this program because it utilizes fun activities and some really innovative instructional methods to engage our students. So this is actually the guidebook that all of our volunteers and teachers receive before the beginning of the program so that they can implement the different activities. It's really laid out in a very user-friendly way that allows volunteers who are non-educators to be able to follow it step by step and present it effectively. This program is actually designed to help students understand financial literacy and really relate finance and work concepts to their daily experiences. And actually, they also relate through a series of iconic characters who reappear throughout each of the 5 sessions. So students are actually introduced to 4 financial behaviors during their very first session, and those are earn, spend, or earn, save, spend, and donate. And they're introduced to those through these cha-ching characters and a series of music videos that start off each of the sessions. So here's a little chunk from that first video. And so these characters actually reappear throughout each of the sessions to personify those different behaviors and give students examples of how they're utilized in the real world. So for example, Zool, our buddy up here, is a really hard worker. He likes to save his money. And Pepper is a big spender. She loves to shop. But these two are in a band together. They work together. It presents it in kind of a real world experience that helps students understand it. And it's very non-judgmental. So, okay, if Pepper likes to spend a lot, but they see kind of these other benefits and examples as well. One of the other things that I think is innovative about this program, apart from those videos, is that we also provide volunteers with a platform where they can access a series of digital resources outside of the videos. So, for example, during session 1, after they've learned about these different behaviors, they play a board game. And if the classroom has a smartboard or a projector, the volunteer can actually pull up a digital version of the game board so that they can give instructions and practice and kind of guide the students through that experience as well. So between these characters, the fun hands-on activities, and these additional digital resources, the volunteers really bring these financial behaviors and these concepts to life.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Meg. So you started to hit on this, but since you also work with the volunteers, can you share just a little bit more about the role that the volunteer plays and maybe a memorable story, if you can think of one from this program?
Yeah, absolutely. So all of our programs are presented by volunteers, visitors to the classroom. And the reason that we do that is because, while the cha-ching characters are really fun, they're not real people, they're fictional. And so our volunteers represent these real life exemplars of how this works and what their day-to-day life looks like. And so one of my favorite stories that I heard from a volunteer who presented this program was actually about something that happened when she was presenting the 5th and final session. So during that session, the kids actually built a city. So you can see our poster. The volunteer sets this guy up on the floor, and then the kids actually each create a business with one of these pop-up buildings. And so every student gets a different one. So I've got an office here, a bakery, we have the full range, right? And the kids have to decide how they want to plan out their city, thinking about how the businesses and the citizens interact. So there are houses, apartments, and then also businesses. And so this one volunteer was sharing with me that she had a student who got the grain elevator when she was passing out the businesses. And he's like, what's a grain elevator? And she explained, and he's like, oh, cool. And she said that he immediately just started walking through all these scenarios with his grain elevator and saying like, so if I had to move my grain elevator from this zone to that zone, then I'd have to spend money. And he's going through the earn, save, spend, and donate kind of terms. And she was just kind of amazed. First of all, that he connected with it and really understood it that easily, and that he was applying all these different concepts that he'd learned in the previous sessions. So that's one of the best ones that I've heard. And the volunteer was really impressed and pleased by that.
Oh, I love that. Thanks for sharing that one. So as you can see, this program is providing valuable experiences and it's meeting a critical education need in our community. So we thank you for your time watching our video and reading our application and for considering this request. We look forward to hearing from you soon.